Jimmy.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you for coming.
That's,
Thank you for
I
coming.
also thank you.
Yes.
It's nice to be here.
Good.
That's
You have lived in Statlerville all your life.
all my life I was born and bred in Stephen.
Yes, so you love the place.
I love the place because the environment. I grew up with this environment. So that I knew everything.
You know the history?
Everything.
Yes.
The history of the world, how people are living here, I know it.
Yes, okay.
Correct.
Okay. When Johannes Spuchter and Svandile Miggels died, how old were you? If you don't mind me asking.
Yes. I was present.
You were present, but
Yeah.
what age were you? How old?
Oh, I was about 38.
You were about 38. So you knew the ways
I
of the
knew
world.
exactly.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying it.
Okay.
Because Swami first,
Mm-hmm.
right? It is my cousin brother.
Your cousin's brother.
Yes. Had his son and my father are brothers.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, July 1985. Okay. July 1985. Earlier in that year, the Craddock Four were murdered. Am I right?
Yes,
Gunniwe.
yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes.
Yes.
And did people in Statlerville know what had happened in Craddock?
Yes, especially the young people.
Yes.
Yes.
How did
Oh,
they
yes,
know?
yeah. Because there was an organization in Stego, right?
Stako.
Yeah, it was called in Stego. My eldest brother was the president
Yes.
of that organization.
Yes.
Then we acted in politics.
Yes.
We acted in everything to make it a point that Stego grew also as a place where people can live, not as a rural place.
Right.
So then we read newspapers and people were coming here to negotiate or to liberate us about freedom. How can freedom come? How can we achieve freedom?
Okay.
So the colonial issues, we knew about it.
Yes.
Yes, we and also informed our elderly, our mothers,
You told
about
your mothers.
yes, what's happening in our country, South Africa.
Somebody has said to me that until Svandile and Johannes were killed, people, the older people here in Statlerville, didn't believe that the police would kill them. Do you think
Exactly.
they were shocked?
Yeah, we were very much shocked. You know, the reason is one. They couldn't understand why they were shot dead.
They couldn't.
Yeah, they couldn't take it.
Yes.
Yeah, such young people were shot. And for no reason in their thinking. Because we, as youngsters, we knew for a fact why was they killed, because the whole issue started early July,
Yes.
yeah, when in Zambia there was a call
In
that made
Zambia?
South, yeah, in Zambia, in Lusaka,
In Lusaka.
yeah,
Okay.
there was a call from ANC headquarters that
Yes.
made South Africa ungovernable.
Yes.
So the whole country, even small towns, we made it a point that we are going to liberate this country
Yes.
and to make this country ungovernable until apartheid is doomed.
Yes.
That was said in Lusaka. Now our elderly didn't know that, but we, as a matter, we know exactly. As a result, some of our elderly didn't want us to mobilize because we started mobilizing ourselves. As a result, here at home, the headquarters of Stakeholder was there. Each and every time we make it a point that no information is going out. Because we knew how dangerous it was
Yes, I
during that time.
Yes. Why was it dangerous? How did the police find out if people knew what was going to happen, and were there spies?
Yeah.
Were there people, were there traitors?
You know, police have spies.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me start the issue of Zandi. How they knew that he was here in Sri Lanka.
That's how they knew.
Yeah. Because they were, Zandi was in Krabernet at school.
At school.
Yeah. And then they said he's problematic.
He's what?
Problematic.
Problematic.
Yeah, at school. He brings politics in schools. That was in Krabernet.
Okay.
Harassing him. There. He left the school in Krabernet. And he said, I'm going back home. During that time, there were some people from the police called special branches. Those white cars with an
Do you mean the people that Eugene de Kock worked for?
Yes.
Yes, you mean them?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Special control. Yeah.
Yes.
During those years.
Yes.
That day, we knew exactly what was going to happen because we were vigilant.
Because you were?
Vigilant.
You were vigilant.
Yes. Yeah, because we were vigilant.
Yes.
Because we wanted to know each and everything what is happening.
Yes.
Especially to those who don't want this country must be liberated, who are against us. That's right. That afternoon, the special branches were here, and we said we must be on the lookout.
Yes.
Yes, we tried to mobilize ourselves secretly.
Yes.
Yeah. And then to advise us ourselves. That's what are we going to do tonight, because there is a raid coming tonight. We have already seen them.
New
Yeah.
information. I didn't know that.
Yes.
They were going to come and pick people up.
Yeah, yes.
Right.
There was a raid coming.
Thank you.
Yes.
Really helped.
Yeah. That's
That's really interesting.
That's right. Can I go on?
Sorry?
Can I go on?
Please.
That's
Please.
right.
Please.
Right. At about 9 o'clock that night. At about 9 o'clock on the 2nd of July.
Yes.
That's right. The policemen started to intervene in the location.
The headquarters.
Yeah, to our headquarters.
Yes.
Yeah, they were moving around, wanting Zandi Sheikh's Miggels.
Yeah.
They knew that he was here in Sri Lanka because they were having their PNPs, you know, there was in PNP, traitors, you know,
Yes.
yeah, spies. They knew exactly where they are going to put each other. They were using flashlights.
Yes.
Those bright flashlights.
Yeah.
That's right. And then we said to ourselves, the issues have started. Now the problem started.
Yes.
God, how can we make sure that Uzet is not known where he is? And then we advise him that go and seek a place to my sister's house together with other small comrades. That's right. 9 o'clock. That's right. Well, the hippos, the Land Rovers, all of those stuff, they were yelling as if Uzet Miggels had slaughtered a man.
No, you need to tell me this again. Can I just ask? In Pippi,
In Bibi means
was he Osset. What was his name? You named one of the traitors. Was it Osset? Have I got that wrong?
You got that.
What were their names? Do you know their names?
No. Because but we knew that there are some people behind who knew everything what is happening here.
Yes.
Because those traitors, they didn't want to be known by us. Because they knew that we are going to get rid of us.
Yes.
Immediately.
How would you have got rid of them?
Well, firstly to educate them.
You tried to educate them.
Yeah, educate them.
Yes.
Yeah. The reason why we are doing this. Because in this country, we are oppressed.
Okay.
We are an oppressed nation.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes.
When educating them, we are saying the architect of apartheid of this country
Yes.
is Mr. H.B. Verwoerd. Verwoerd. Yeah. He was the architect.
Yes. Yes.
Because we don't have schools in Singapore, we don't have nothing at all.
You had Carol the Toit, but it was...
No! We fought for this one.
You fought for this?
We fought for this one. It was a hard battle.
Yes.
Yes, I'm one of the first people who were fighting for this high school to be open for everybody.
For everybody, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I say in Soweto, the whole issue started in Soweto, where we were fighting for the Africans.
Yeah.
Because they were giving the Africans as a major language, that all languages must be used in Afrikaans, of which that was absolutely rubbish.
Yes.
Absolutely rubbish.
Yes.
Because during 1976, everybody has seen that. That is incorrect.
Yes.
We are keeping a wrong education in this country.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why Upper would say, do not give the blacks maths and science.
Yeah.
Immediately include those two subjects. Maths and science, we are going to make them right. Since then, I knew exactly how this is. You know, those 6 notorious apartheid laws of Peru, even today I hate them.
Yes.
And I'm not going to say to Verwoerd, no, I forgive you. I will never forgive Verwoerd. No forgetting.
No.
Because thousands, hundreds of people died because of those laws.
Yes.
Because of those laws.
Yes.
Even today, the last apartheid law, that is the Land Act law,
Yes.
which the government is dealing with it right now,
Yes.
where it says, right now, it was last week, where it said the government saying that foreigners, if they want land, they must list them now.
Yes.
That's right, they must list.
Agricultural land.
Yeah, agricultural.
Agriculture.
Yeah, because I'm also an agricultural people.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm having some goats.
And you need your own land for the goats, don't you? Have you got your own land for your goats?
Yeah, I've got my own goat.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm having just a small piece of land.
Yes.
That is municipal land that I'm having. So that was also one of the critical apartheid law. That is the Land Act law of 1913. 1913, when it was implemented in this country.
Yes.
But now we are trying to get rid of it
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
Yeah, because everybody must also feel happy. Everybody must have a good equal share in this country now.
They must.
Yeah, because now this is a democratic country. No matter where you live, Because we are living in rural areas. Yeah, everybody must also have equal share of everything of this country. Now, let me come back to Mzwandi.
See.
That's right. I said it was 9 o'clock. Those Land Rovers, those cars, those flatlines, they were showing that location as if it was daylight.
Yes.
Those lights were powerful.
Gee, yes, I didn't know this. That's really interesting.
They were powerful, and they immediately proved that they want to see him.
Yes.
Yeah, out of the 100 people that were there.
There were 100 people there.
Yes, they were surprised, yeah.
Yeah.
They were surprised such a number of police
Had
in
come
this,
out
yeah,
in
in
this
this
time.
point to, yeah, exactly. That's one.
Okay.
You know,
That makes perfect sense.
yeah, that's correct. And then thereafter, my sister said it was not that only in that house. The other comrades and the other youngsters, people like this,
Yes.
yes, yes. They were, it was not that alone, Zwandi.
Okay.
Yeah, it was not him alone in that house.
No.
Yeah, that's right. My sister said, please stay indoors.
Yes.
Because there they come
Yes.
and they are armed.
Yes, of course.
How on earth can you be armed for a human being? Huh? Can you tell me, how can you arm? What is at your back of the mind? Yeah? Immediately you are armed and come to you as a human being. What does it mean? I'm asking from you now.
It means they mean to do you harm.
Tell me,
They mean to do you harm.
they mean business.
They do.
They mean that we must just get rid of you.
Did the police believe or have reason to believe that Svandile or any of the others had weapons?
No,
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure.
I believe you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because they didn't have weapons.
They didn't have
Because some
nobody
people-
else.
Some people did have weapons.
They weren't. Yes, there were no people that were having weapons.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes. Okay.
If there were people that were having weapons during that night, during the flashlights, during the number of police, even one person, yeah, have been taken for having some weapons. Yeah. Because police are making sure that there's nothing on their way that is going to harm them.
Yes.
Now I'm talking about the weapons. Those are the first issues that they are monitoring
Yes.
to make sure that there are no weapons and their lives are not in danger.
Yes.
Yeah. They trace everybody. And nobody said it. Now, when they approached the house, these guys from Zani, they sprang out of the house.
Why did they do that? Why did they run away? Because they thought
Yeah,
the police would come in and
yeah,
shoot them
yeah.
anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And then they said,
Big
"Hey,
face.
yeah, there they come. Now, no ways, we must just fled the house. And then, just about two kilometers from that house of my sister, there is a graveyard. They ran into the graveyard.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Some of the police have seen them running to that end. Yeah, that's right. They start showing those flashlights in that direction. And they saw that there are so many people running there. The first shot was there at the graveyard. And I'm sure it was not a shot for shooting somebody. It was warning. That's right. The first one.
Yes. Yes.
At the graveyard.
But that was threatening. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't to protect people.
Yeah. What do you think?
Sometimes when police shoot in the air, they mean to frighten people so that they'll stop. But these police didn't. They were out to get. They didn't want to shoot lots of people, but they wanted to catch.
Yes, they were targeting or something.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying that one was not aiming to anybody.
Yes.
It was a warning shot.
Yeah. It was meant to scatter people, frighten them.
To frighten them, to make them let them be open. And then they ran from that end.
Yes.
Right. About 3 kilometers from where my sister is living. Another shot. That one. It was a real shot. It was when the guy was crossing the road. There's a house in that corner. My mother cried and said, Jimmy, my son, that one is a real shot. They killed him.
You were beside your mum?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. He was one of the first people who were there.
So your mother ran to...
Yeah, that's right. At the scene. And I also remember, there was a pool of blood running. Oh.
Okay, take your time.
You know, tears were coming, running out of my cheeks. When I saw my brother lying over there, I said to myself, God help me.
Yes. Had you ever seen anybody shot before?
Before.
No.
It took about 2 minutes. The guy was fallen. 2 minutes. He said, swollen over there. And I remember what Omar said to us, that the time has come now that we are having only 2 choices in this country, is to submit or fight. And we are going not to submit, but to fight up to the end and to get rid of this apathy. After that, we came to the police station.
That night?
That very same night.
Yes.
Those relatives, people at the location, support of us. Now, when they shot Zwanti dead, Opa Bispochter was standing next to his mother.
Papi Spuchter was...
Johannes.
Johannes was next to his mother?
Yeah.
Where?
At the very same area.
But not beside Svandile. They were outside. They went in the house.
No.
Okay.
Svandile was shot at the corner.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Right? And then, a few meters from that corner, there were some people standing there. Including
Papi and his
Papi and his mother.
Jesus.
And then, Papi had seen everything.
He saw them shoot them.
That's right. And then they wanted to make sure that they take him out there, because he's going to be a witness and telling everything that's happened over there. And then, let me demonstrate how, let me demonstrate. Stand up.
Okay.
I want to demonstrate. I'm Papi.
Okay.
And that is my mother. And then I'm holding my mother, I'm crying. During that time was like, the police came with the sandbox.
The sandbox?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they were hitting him. And they took him out of his mother's hand. The
In
guy,
the street.
Eh?
In the street.
guy was crying.
Okay.
Mama, please help me. Mama, please help. Through that time, the police were having no mercy. No mercy, a child or no child, a toddler or no toddler. During that time, they were just doing their nasty job. During that time. And then they bring him here, Johannes back. That was the 2nd
July.
of July.
Yeah.
And then, the one day, we heard that puppy is gone.
Sorry, I don't understand. Then, what happened? What did you say before Pappy's gone?
Yeah, oh, Papa was here,
Yes.
and then we hear that here, oh, Papa was beaten. In fact, they started beating him when he was with his mother.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they went on beating him when he was here. His mother was no longer here.
No, she's dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And old Papi, Johannes, was brutally killed by these vicious police of this country, of the apartheid system.
Yes.
Yeah. On the 3rd, it was on the 3rd of July.
Yes.
That is one of the biggest sadness that we had in our community in Stedham. During that time, Archbishop Desmond Tutu was in London. When he heard those news, he said, in this country, another record, police shooting guys, youngsters, police killing Johannes at the age of 13. They were beating him at the head. They were putting him. That's right.
Yes.
That was one of them. And then we as a family immediately consulted our lawyers, advocate, or Nganunu, to make sure that we came here. Even police didn't want not even a single body to come in. But we forced as a family.
Tell me this again. You went to the lawyers
Yes.
here in Stateville,
No, not Case State.
Port Elizabeth.
That's right.
Okay.
Because there are no lawyers around here. And
Did you think Johannes was still alive?
no,
You knew he was dead.
you knew it was dead.
So this was after the police told Johannes' dad that he was dead.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay.
God. And
Did
then
anybody see Johannes' body?
uh,
Did anybody see Johannes' dead body?
I, for one, I was not there. The only body that I saw, it was
Swansea.
Sunday. No. Because the reason why we couldn't even see Papi Johannes, he died in the cell. I can even show you those cells.
We'll go and look.
No. Because I'm in the CBF.
No, you don't have to go. We'll go. We'll go. It's okay.
Yeah, and then just ask where was Papi, but I don't think all those guys were not here during.
No, they weren't. No.
They want to.
The cells are still the same. They're still the same cells.
So then, after that, there was a sadness. Everybody in Stedham couldn't believe
No, it's hard to believe.
It's hard to believe.
It's hard to believe.
And during that time, there are some policemen that we knew. Other people were guessing who and who, but others were guessing the right thing.
Okay.
That's right. There is a specialist policeman who was a special friend during that time.
Okay. An assassin.
Yeah.
An assassin.
Yeah. And then those policemen, it was Fiji. The other one was Unel. Unel was also the one who killed Miggels. Unel was there, a white guy. And also a black guy who was used by the apartheid system. In fact, all of us black people were being used by the apartheid system. Look at the other places, how Goniwa died and how all of those people, because I was then their funeral, I was there to every activist in this country was fortunate because that was my duty. I said one day, South Africa will get its own freedom.
Yes, of course.
I said to myself, because even at my home, at 4 o'clock, I always tune my radio to FM Freedom. FM Freedom, that was Zambia and Angola. That's right. It's where the news of the ANC.
Yes.
It's where Oliver Tambo is going to say something.
Yes.
That's why 1985 he said, let us make South African government. And everybody knew around this country that immediately they make South Africa governable. That president of the time was going to say, no, good people, let us stop. Let's come and sit down. Yeah. But I'm telling you, the whole issue started here, 1985, 3rd of July, we're having a memorial service each and every year.
Yes.
From Swansea, and there is a, have you seen that?
There's Heroes Money. Yes.
There's a Heroes Money.
Yeah.
Was part and parcel writing those names. I was part and parcel. I made it a point that my work has been done. If I die tomorrow, then I knew that I've done everything that I could have done to this community of state level. Not only for the community of state level, but for the country as a whole. That's right. Because up to now, if somebody says to me, are you going to forgive those people? My answer is simple. Mine is simple. If somebody comes and says, Mr. Miggels, I'm going to forgive them. Mine is simple. I will forgive them, but I will never forget them.
Yes, of course.
I will forgive them, but I will never forget them. I'm not Madiba.
No.
Yeah. And I'm not going to say, let bygones be bygones. To me, there are no bygones. What you have done it in a normal sense. Everything of you was normal. Why did you do that?
It's
To
why
a human.
Why they could do it to another human.
A human being.
I don't know how they could do it.
I cannot understand it. For instance, after that death of Fulton, they were calling me small Mandela. We are going to shoot you here, and then the bullet will come up.
Yes.
Yeah. We are going to, they are saying to me, that is the reason why I'm saying that. Enough is enough. I said to myself, after the death of those who were, I said to myself, I'm going to be a full-time activist
Yes.
until South Africa received its own freedom.
Okay.
Here is South Africa's history. 1994 was the first elections of a democratic South Africa.
Yes. One of the things I've spoken to quite a number of people, and in Cape Town, I have spoken to the white women who were part of Black Sash during the struggle. They tell me, they say it differently to you, but they say to me they cannot imagine living in South Africa if they had not been part of the struggle. They could not have continued. You know, the Johannes' death here in Stateloville was a turning point for Black Sash. Until then, they had not broken the law. They opposed apartheid. They gave advice, they witnessed, they tried to support people in prison. They opposed the death penalty. But they didn't break the law until Johannes died. And then the two women chained themselves to the railings in Parliament in Cape Town. They would have heard what Tutu said. And I'll get a copy of what Tutu said. But after that, the Black Sash women were regularly taken to prison. They were locked up as well. It had the same impact. Their lives were very different to yours. Their lives were comfortable. These were women who had good homes. They had enough to eat. They had jobs. But they could not consent to the police doing what they did. They had to oppose it. And they went to prison for it. A number of them went to prison. They weren't beaten or treated the way you were. I mean, Ruth First was blown up. You know, there were women who were killed. Of course there were. But the Black Sash women were routinely locked up. So there's something in South Africa, in all of its people somewhere, that says this is wrong. We cannot treat. The death penalty was stopped. As soon as Madiba was president, the death penalty was stopped.
Correct.
Conscription was stopped.
Correct.
You know, and a number of freedoms were made real immediately. I think getting rid of the death penalty was probably one of the best things.
Yeah, I'm interested
Yes.
about
The consciousness. Yes.
conscription.
And conscription. And conscription was an important campaign.
Yeah.
It was.
What was the aim of that government during that time to make a conscription compulsory? What was behind their mind?
They wanted to use their power. They wanted to contaminate the moral fibre. I mean, they were asking. Conscription I think conscription was a bad thing. Some people don't. Some people don't think it's bad.
Yeah, because here in Sri Lanka, most of these whites, even during that time of the second of they undergo conscription, compulsory conscription after the pass was not dead.
Tell me what you mean. They went. People here were conscripted.
No, I'm sure the meaning, of course, we are not having the very same meaning.
Go on.
After passing your standard 10 certificate, before going to any college,
I see.
you must first go to
Conscription.
Yes.
No, I know. we are talking about the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
I know some people who were part of the End Conscription campaign, and they were in fear of their lives, the same as you. They were hunted. They had to be very careful. But if I can do it, I will bring some of them here, and you can talk to them, because I only know a tiny bit. You need to speak to them.
No problem.
Can I ask, there's another piece of this conversation that I very much want to get. Your daughter Zintley.
So?
Zintley.
Yeah, that's Zintley.
Zintley tells me she wants to be the first woman president of South Africa. You must be very proud of her.
Definitely.
I think that's wonderful.
No, it's wonderful because one day her dreams will become true.
They will.
Yeah.
They will.
Because in this country now, we are not facing the men only. Because we want this country also to have one day a female president.
Absolutely.
In Africa as a whole.
Yes.
Yeah, becoming the second female president in this continent of Africa.
Yes.
Because the first one is in Liberia,
Yes.
a woman
Yes.
president. It is in Liberia.
Yeah. Yeah. No, South Africa must have a woman president.
It must happen without any problem. No ways. We cannot run away from it. We cannot